Guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It is Chelsea Danielle and I'm back with another video for you guys. I figured that because Miss Corona has us sitting up in this house that I am going to sit down and film a get ready with me. This would be like a typical get ready with me every day. So if you are interested in seeing how I achieve this look and turn it into a bad bitch, then keep on watching. Okay, so we're back. I have on my lashes, as you can see, and I've already done my brows off camera. That's just to save us some time. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and get into the face. I'm going to use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And I typically just put this all over my face. I usually don't follow the hype when it comes to things, but I had to go ahead and hop on this way because this primer is seriously next level. And because I'm just a little bit oily, I'm going to go in with the Pores Be Gone matte primer. Put this all over my T-zone area and on my cheeks where my pores are a little bit more visible. And when I say this primer smells so good, it gives me like a, I don't know, it just reminds me of summer, the summer that we're clearly not gonna have with all this coronavirus stuff going on. Am I the only person that's been like thinking about that clip of Cardi B saying coronavirus like throughout the day, just randomly? Coronavirus! Okay, now that that's taken care of, we're gonna go straight in with the foundation. I'm gonna go in with the Born This Way Undetectable medium to full foundation. Always pump just a little bit, about 2 pumps on the back of my hands, and I take a Sonia Kashuk flat top foundation brush. And I use more of like a pressing motion to begin, and then I go back in with a damp beauty blender and just press it more into my skin as well. And the one thing I like about this foundation is that it's medium to full coverage. So obviously if you're needing just a little bit more coverage, you can go back in and apply another layer. For me, I just kind of go and see where I missed a few spots, or where if I'm having like a breakout or something like that and I know that I need a little bit more coverage in that area, I'll go back in. And because I have a frontal on, I'm being very careful and trying not to get any product on my legs. Even though we're getting ready to go absolutely nowhere, you know what? I'm naming this video Get Ready With Me Quarantine Edition, because we are stuck in the house with nothing to do. So why not sit down and film a video of an everyday makeup routine, right? Okay. Check. I'm pretty satisfied with the coverage that it's giving me now. My skin isn't doing that bad, which I'm very grateful for. But I'm gonna go back in just a little bit on my cheek area. now that that's blended in, I'm gonna go ahead and go in. Actually, I don't need to go in with the beauty blender. I'm pretty okay with the way that this brush has applied the foundation. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Warm. I'm gonna take that under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, on my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. Just a heads up with this concealer, it is a very fast drying concealer. So as soon as you place it where you need it, go ahead and start blending it in. My Cupid's bow, and just a little bit on my forehead. And I forgot to damp my beauty blender, so I'll be right back. So as you can see, I'm just blending in that concealer that I laid down. And again, this is a very fast drying concealer, and you gotta work with her before she tries to work with you. So yeah, just blend it in until everything is blended out. And this is a pretty full coverage concealer. I do like it. I'm more of a full coverage girl all the way around, so I love this concealer, and it's pretty affordable. I think it's about $8 at Target or Walmart, I believe. I haven't seen it at any Walmarts near me, so I would just go to Target if you're interested in purchasing it. So yeah, I'm gonna go back in just a little bit more up underneath my eyes because I feel like the beauty blender took a little bit of the product. So take just a little bit on both sides just for a little bit more coverage. And after it's all blended out, I'm gonna go ahead and take just a little bit of the Nye Banana powder and bake under my eyes and on any of the areas that I placed this concealer. Take just a little bit of this powder, and I'm going to use my damp beauty blender as well, just to place that all over. Actually, I think today I want to cream contour, so I'm going to hold that baking part out. I'm going to go in with the Graphtopian makeup palette, and I'm going to use these two shades right here and cream contour. I'm going to use just a regular stippling eye brush and go in and place it in areas where I want to contour. Be very mindful of your lace. Don't want to mess that up. So just be careful when you're placing the product on the areas you want to place it. Okay. I'm gonna go in with a Real Technique stippling brush and just blend that in. And I use like a pressing motion just because I want it to really be pressed into my skin. I want the coverage of this product to really be shown. So I'm using more of a pressing motion. And to go in and blend out the nose contour, I'm just going to use this damp beauty blender again. I'm going to use the back part. Actually, no, I'm going to use this side and blend that out. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the Ben Nye powder and bake. Okay, so while that's sitting for a second, I'm gonna go in with the MAC Studio Fix powder in NC50, and I'm gonna set that cream contour that we just did. And I'm gonna take my ratchet angled blush brush and again just pat that in. And one thing that I've noticed just with me and my skin and my makeup process every day, I try not to bake that long because it does look like a cakey, basically it just makes me look cakey and very powdery, and I don't like that at all. So yeah, and for my nose, I'm gonna take a MAC 224 brush and set my nose contour with that. And you know what? I'm gonna take just a little bit in my crease area just to brighten my eyes up just a little bit to make it seem like I did a little bit more than what I'm actually doing. Oh, and if you guys are liking my lashes, if you're a dramatic girl like me, the information on these lashes will be linked below. My friend is coming out with a line very soon, so I'll have all of her information linked down below so you can watch out for that. Now I'm gonna wipe off that bake with this Real Techniques blush brush. I think it's a powder brush, but I mean, whatever. I'm gonna wipe that off. And just make sure that everything is blended out the way that I would like it to be. Is this one here? Okay. Alright, so now that that is set, I'm actually gonna go in, if I can find it, with a LA Girl Pro Face High Definition Matte Pressed Powder. Jesus. And just take a little bit on a fluffy brush. Actually not a fluffy brush, it's kind of like a more dense foundation brush, and just set everything so that way it can kind of blend in more together. That way there's no just defined lines of where I've pressed all of the products on my face. Okay, so now that that is finished, if I keep stuttering, I'm gonna go in with some blush. So the blush I'm using, I'm gonna use a blush palette by BH Cosmetics. Girl, get it together. And I'm gonna go in with a Wet n Wild blush brush, and I'm gonna use these 3 colors. It's coming together. Okay, so now that that is applied, I'm gonna go in with some highlighter. I'm gonna use the Warrior palette or the Amazons. I don't know what name this is, but I'm gonna go in with these 2 shades right here to highlight. So I'm just gonna take an angled eye brush, mix the 2, tap off the axis, and apply just a little bit. And I always make an exclamation mark on my nose. and a little bit on my Cupid's bow. I'm gonna go back in with that NC50 Studio Fix powder and also the 224 brush and go just on my under my eye just to add a little bit more definition just from the powder that's been sitting there. And before I go on my bottom lash line with some mascara, I'm going to set my face with the Morphe setting spray. I'm going in with the Great Lash by Maybelline, just on my bottom lash line. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna go in with my lip. My signature lip is always a brown lip liner, so I'm gonna go in with MAC's Chestnut. I love this lip combination so much. And I am definitely an overliner. I know some girls prefer not to, but I am most definitely an overline girl. Okay. After that, I'm gonna go in, if I can find it in my mess, I'm gonna go in with MAC's lipstick in Bosom Friend. Okay, so after applying that lipstick, I'm gonna go in over that with the Buxom Lip Plumper Full On Lip Plumping Cream in Pink Champagne. And the combination of this lipstick and this lip gloss, by far the best combo. Okay, so that ends this look. If you are interested in any of the products that I've used, everything will be listed down below. Thank you guys for watching.